Today is the start of Festival of the Arts 2025 here at Epcot, and we are here today to check out all the new food, the brand new merchandise, and have a good time. Not to mention all of the artist tables and booths today. We're gonna check out a few of those. So let's get inside the park, let's have a good time. So come on and join me. All right, we are starting our morning off here at the front of Epcot. And of course, you know what we gotta do when it's festival day. We gotta pick up our passport. Now, you will be able to pick up your passport here at the front of the park. You scan in here and passports are right over here. All right, it is time for our 2025 passport. As always, ton of information in this passport. They're going to tell you where the food booths are, what the new merchandise is, everything like that. So make sure you pick these up because they are important. So after getting my passport, it does seem quite a bit busy today. It is currently 9:53. So the food booths do not open until 11, but I'm hearing that Communicore is open. So I think I'm going to head over there. Making our way to Communicore Hall here. Of course, we got to pass Mickey and Friends. We can go into this entrance over here, but I want to show you guys something that's right over here first, because this will be one of the booths that we hit today. It may not be the first one depending on how busy it is, but I wanted to show you this. So they have changed the theme of this. This is now called Opening Bites. This is what I wanted to show you. It is right up here, and it is actually open already. So the other booths don't open until 11, but this one opens now. So let's go ahead and hop in line and do a food review just to start off the video. So the two items I'm going to try here is soft shell crab slider and the enchanted rose. Looks really good. We'll talk about it once we get it. All right, so here we go. This is the soft shell crab, and it literally has legs on them. Now, can you eat these? I don't know. I think you can. I think it's just the way it looks. This is a green papaya slaw and mango ketchup on a toasted brioche for this, which looks really good. Okay, so the soft shell crab here, I'm excited to try this because my mom is from the Eastern Shore. She knew everything about soft shell crab up in Maryland. So I was saying that these little claws, I think they are just tendons. They're not really claws you can bite through. So we're gonna try this out. I don't know what to expect here, but let's do it. Okay, so the first thing I'm getting here is a slight hint of crab taste. It's not very overbearing. It's just enough, but there's not a ton here. I didn't let it sit here for a little bit, so it is a little cold, but the crunch is nice. So that's good. But other than that, it's just a really slight crab taste to it. It's not overpowering, and it looks creepy, but it's actually fine once you take a bite. And the coleslaw, and there's also a mango ketchup in there. I'm getting a little hint of that, but not a ton. So solid item for me though. Wish it was a little warmer. I wish I would got a little faster. 7 out of 10 on this item here. Okay, time for the enchanted rose. Now, I'm excited about this now. I believe that this is an item that's just kind of maybe recycled from Hollywood Studios from before. So we're gonna try it and just see. You gotta make sure you get the little graham cracker here on the bottom, but let's see. So your basic chocolate mousse, the same thing we've always tried at Walt Disney World, and it has a raspberry and a rose center, it says. So let's just try it. Okay, so it's your standard Disney World mousse, chocolate mousse, but in a rose form. Has a nice flavor to it. I am getting that hint of raspberry just a little bit, not overpowering. Now I do need to try a little bit more to get this rose center because I see it in the middle here. Let's try that. It's just raspberry. It's decent. It's a nice taste to it. With the raspberry, it actually adds to it. So I would give this a 8 out of 10. This is a banger item. It's not crap, but it's banger. Okay, so interesting note here. They are making you go into Communicore Hall through this way this time. You can't go in both ways. It's not an entrance on both ends. The other end is the exit. Now, for this season, Communicore Hall is all about Once Upon a Stage, 30 years of Disney Broadway. So we're going to go in and check it out, see what it's all about. Oh, wow. All right, here we go. This is something completely different this year for this festival. And these are all due to the Broadway stuff. Now, this is from The Lion King, used on Broadway. It's pretty cool. This is the Lion King Mask and Puppet Workshop. Oh man, that is so cool. And the Zazu there. All the lion faces up here. That's incredible. Oh, look at that. Benford Tools. That's hilarious. That's awesome. The Mufasa mask here. That is awesome. Hyena mask and stuff. And there's Pumbaa. That is amazing. We're stepping over here to the Aladdin section of this. Which looks awesome. All the costumes. There's Jasmine's costume there. I have some other things here too to show you, but this is pretty incredible. Also, I missed this here too, the young Simba puppet and the baby Simba. That is amazing. Like I said, all the Aladdin stuff over here, which is amazing. So cool.
Or a little,
Aladdin's costume here. We have some Beauty and the Beast stuff here. Here is the rose. That is awesome, which is one of the items we are going to try today is the Enchanted Rose. That is so cool. More costumes over here. Ensemble Friend Like Me. And they do have Aladdin's lamp here. That is amazing. Look at that. That is so cool. You can actually do a photo op here, and that's what we're going to do in just a second. That cast member was really nice. She took a picture for me, and I will insert that here for you guys to see. That's awesome. Okay, more stuff to look at and to talk about here. It's amazing. More outfits here. Here's from Hercules. Here's to the left, Aladdin. There's Genie's costume over to the right. So all these things have been used on Broadway. It looks like we have Elsa over here too. Yeah, we have Elsa and Anna. Coming around this way too, we have Ariel. And Mufasa. They do have some of the merchandise in here for the festival, but we will come back and look at that towards the end of the video. So if that's what you're here for, you go ahead and skip towards the end so you guys can check that out. But this is awesome. This will kind of clear out a little bit later on. There's not very many people in here, but I forgot to show this. This Olaf toy. That's awesome. All right, coming out of Communicore Hall, that was really nice. We're going to go back through there later and show you guys again. But now we're going to head over to do some more food. We're going to head into World Showcase and do all that. And then we'll get moving. So the next thing we're going to do is head over to the Odyssey building because that one has the Figment popcorn bucket. We're going to try to showcase that for you guys before we get to any more food. But we also have a few other things to do. We have paint by numbers we've got to do today and everything else. So pretty excited about it. So we may be a little too early here. The line is backed up to go into the Odyssey building, but most people are here for the Figment popcorn bucket, and I guess we will wait because it opens in literally 1 minute. Change of plan again. We're just gonna go and try more food. We'll come back to the Odyssey later because there's nothing in here that I want to try, but I do want to show you guys the brand new popcorn bucket. Okay, so we're stopping here at Fictional, what is that, Victuals? And we're gonna try the Black Cocoa Brownie, which is ube ice cream, coral, I don't know what that word is, and sponge cake. Okay, so here we're going to try the black coca brownie with ube ice cream, and it's a sponge cake within this. So we will try this out and see how it tastes. Let's do it right now. We're gonna start with the ube ice cream right here. Be really careful because it's, you know, it's starting to get a little warmer out today. But ube ice cream is exactly what you would expect for it to be. Has that nice ube ice cream taste. It's, I don't know what to say, so they're just standard ice cream. Now, here is the, what is this called, John?
That's probably your coral tool.
Coral tool.
Toulet is actually what they
coral
call it.
toulet. So it's like consistency of like an angel food cake almost, kind of. It has, tastes kind of a lime taste to it. A slight lime, but not overbearing. Now, it's time for the brownie part of it.
Which they're technically calling a sponge cake.
Which they're, yeah, technically calling a sponge cake. I'm gonna set that down because that is hard to break through here. And it has icing on top there. You can see that. So the brownie is really thick. It has a nice flavor to it. It's not the best brownie I've ever tasted in my life. You got flies all around. But it is good. The blue icing on top is just like a standard like whipped kind of buttercream taste. Solid item. Is it my favorite so far? No, but I'll give it a 7 out of 10. It was really good. Now we know everyone tries this, but we always try to get over here by the water. It's a nice image for you guys, but also here are the remains of what we're eating.
Well, we call it carnage, John.
Yes. By the way, John's here today.
Here. That's
I didn't even
in every video. But can't figure out why.
I totally forgot to show him. But yeah, that was pretty good. It was decent. We did try this thing, which is like tastes like cheese to me. I don't know what it is, but all right, let's move on. So as far as artist booths goes today, I don't know how much of it we're going to show you. You can see this one right here. It stretches all the way back over here by Disney Traders and Port of Entry. So, yeah. I don't know if we're going to show all that today, but we'll focus on other things too. Now they are doing a photo opportunity right here in front of this Festival of the Arts sign, which looks good. But I don't know if I've got time to sign up for that or do that today, but I love this sign. Okay, made our way over to Swirl Showcase, and we are going to try a mini cake pop here. Sounds good. Okay, so this is liquid nitrogen cake pop. I'm gonna try this out, see how it tastes. I don't know if it's gonna be great or if it's gonna be just bland or whatever. All right, here we go. I'm gonna bite into this before it, I guess it's gonna melt. I don't know. I didn't realize it was raspberry or strawberry.
My hands are freezing.
It's a solid item. I mean, do I want more out of it? Yes. It does not look like the picture though, from what I've seen online. It's a little different, but it still has a nice presentation to it. It's strawberry cake, white chocolate. It's good. It's not like something I'm gonna be like, oh wow, is it better than the Starbucks ones? Probably not, but it is pretty decent. I'll give this a 6 out of 10 today. So we're here with Xavier. He got the Candy Flight Trio, and this is just falling apart. Oh my gosh. Look at the cone that Xavier got. Oh my gosh, it's just melting. You said it wasn't as bad as the troll cone, right?
No, not as bad. This is not going to stay.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I'm going to try a little bit of this bubblegum ice cream. Let's see how it tastes. Everyone knows I'm an advocate for bubblegum and cotton candy, John.
Well, you know, there's a cotton candy funnel cake you should try.
It's too expensive. So the bubblegum is okay. I think the nerds that are on it actually take away from the flavor and doesn't make it as good to me. I feel like it gives it like kind of a weird taste to it. It definitely takes away any and all bubblegum from that. So I don't know, it's a little different. I'm gonna try the Candy Trio Flight here. This is lime. Yeah. Nothing to write home about. It's all right. The other one was just pineapple. It was fine. I think this one might be raspberry.
These are all just the soft serve Dole Whip.
Yep.
Yeah. What is this?
Yeah. Xavier made a good point. This is just like all these soft serve Dole Whips. So far, this is not my favorite item of the day. All right, Xavier, what'd you think of the flight, man?
It's very messy, like super messy. The only positive for me is the freeze-dried Skittles. I love freeze-dried Skittles. Well, I love candy, so like candy, great. The soft serves, I don't know if I can say this is $8, like worth the $8.
Yeah.
But I can go to Universal and for like $6.50, I can get a whole sundae. Same flavors. They got the same flavors over at Universal Marvel Superhero Island. You can get one flavor, and then they decorate it with a bunch of different stuff. I think it's, right now they have a s'mores raspberry. It's absolutely amazing.
Okay.
Got to try that. I would rather pay that than this, because again, super messy. You can see on the ground here that we've made a mess right now.
Yes, and this was not photoshopped or altered in After Effects. This was done right here, right now. What did you think of it, buddy?
This was very overpriced. Like it's just like the Dole Whips they have.
Yeah.
Positives. I like the free candy. I like the freeze dried Starburst actually.
Yeah. I actually need to try one of those.
And also I'm a big fan of Lifesavers.
Right. John, it's your turn.
I can honestly say, and who shall I plug? I'll plug Attractions. Attractions Magazine, I got a good chance this is going to be on the worst item. And the do not buy at Festival of the Festival of the Arts.
It's so bad that flies are...
Yeah.
I don't know if that picks it up.
But don't even want it.
They don't even want it. So now we're going to go over to Craftsman's Courtyard, and we were going to try a croissant. It is a beef Wellington croissant. Over here is the paint by numbers. You can see there is a really long line over here for this. Okay, over here at Craftsman's Courtyard, you can see the line is already backed up quite a bit. We're going to try this out in just a minute. So here we go, the beef Wellington croissant. This thing looks really good, actually. I'm pretty excited to try this out. So they are making everything right here in the outdoor kitchen, but we are about to try this beef Wellington croissant. Looks amazing. Inspired croissant, actually, is what it's called. All right, so let's just dive into this thing. I'm going to start with the croissant first. I probably should have gotten a knife, but this area here doesn't really have any tables, so let me actually set it down. Yeah, I should have gotten a knife. All right, we're going to go with the croissant first. Croissant's a little flaky, not a lot to it, but I guess it's the gravy sauce that's on top of that or whatever it is. I'll link that here. It's just okay. It's like a little strong, but expected better. I expected it to be a little bit better. So let's try the actual beef here. I'm just gonna stick this whole thing in. Megan. I'm interested to see what John's going to say about this. It is almost to the point. It is almost to the point to where it has like almost melt in your mouth, but it's not. Like it seems like it is, and when you start to chew, it's a little tough, just a little tough, but not bad. It's manageable. Overall, solid item. Tastes good, flavor's really good. I give it a 7 out of 10. So Xavier's going to let us try the bone marrow here. Now I'm really scared of this, to be honest with you. How am I supposed to approach this, John?
You just dive right in, man.
That's not a lot, but... You know, it's not terrible. Not the worst thing I thought I would ever try. Would I buy it? No, that's why I let Xavier. It's okay. It's all right. If I was gonna rate it just by that one little taste that I had, let's try it again. Five out of 10, 6 out of 10, maybe. Not impressed, but it is what it is. Okay, so after trying that, the beef Wellington croissant was just okay. It had that gravy on there. The more I ate it, you know, I gave it a 7 out of 10 at first. The more I ate it, the more it tasted just like you would think dog food would taste like the gravy in dog food would taste. I don't know. It was just canned gravy. It was really cold. The broccoli, there was broccoli inside of the croissant, and it just wasn't that great. I mean, it was not that great at all. So now we're going to go look at the merch over here in Creation Shop, and then I think we'll be about done. We were going to go into the Odyssey to look at the popcorn bucket, but the line is still long over there, and we're not buying one, so it is what it is. So if I can find someone that's willing to let me show it, I'll show it to you guys. But yeah, I mean, and the art booths and stuff like that, that's going to be for another day. This is the busiest I've ever seen the art booths. Like, you can't even get in there. Like, it's crazy. I'm going to look over here at this other one and see if I can get over there and do that, but it is really busy. I wish Disney would go back to the model of only doing stuff on Thursdays, like Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, and not do it on the weekend. So once they do it on the weekend, it's just crazy. Came by here earlier, there was a really long queue to get in here, and now the queue is no longer existent. So let's go inside and look at the new Festival of the Arts merch. First thing we have here is the brand new Festival of the Arts Spirit jersey. Here is the back with Figment on there for $20.25, and here is the front. Looks good. $79.99 for that. Brand new ornament here for Festival of the Arts. This price on this one is $19.99 for that one, but I like this. I like the look of it. Then right over here, next to that, is a brand new Festival of the Arts hat. I like that, but it's not my favorite. This one is $29.99 for that. We have this Turbis cup here too, Festival of the Arts with Figment on the front. And well, I guess he's around there. The price on this one is $34.99. Okay, I didn't know that I needed a Figment mug until this moment right now. $24.99 for this Figment mug, and it looks like he could hold quite a bit of coffee. Your coffee in the morning. Underneath it here is another Turbis type cup. Let your imagination lead the way. This is $24.99 for this one. New ears here too. Festival of the Arts 2025. These are probably around $34 to $44. Let's find out. Okay, yes, these are $44.99 for these. One more thing here. Here is the t-shirt with a pocket on the front and on the back. It's got Figment. And this one is also $34.99. So a lot of cool merch in there. I'm going to go back into Communicore Hall and make sure there's nothing that I missed. Overall, I think this was a good day. We achieved a lot very quickly and very shortly for what we wanted to do. So we didn't meet Figment. We didn't get the popcorn bucket, which I wasn't interested in the popcorn bucket anyway. Paint by Numbers has a really long line, and I'm just not willing to wait in it. I did show you guys that, but this is opening day of the festival, so it will actually like slow down as it progresses, but this is just opening day, so it's always going to be super busy. Now coming back in here, I have been the #1 guy who has been complaining about they wish they would do something more with this thing in here. And you know what? This is amazing. They did a really good job. in here. I thought it was going to be just another disappointment in Communicore Hall. I call it the airport hangar, but I believe that they did a fantastic job here with this today. I'm really impressed. Like, I'm very impressed with each piece that is in here. Even the hyenas that are up there, which I totally missed before. And just the Enchanted Rose here is so cool. I'm glad that they did this. This looks really good. One thing I did not see over Creation Shop is this brand new Loungefly. This thing is awesome. I love it. It's got the pockets on the side. Yep, you're good on that one. And then also, this is $84.99. Also, Figment is up here hanging out. He's the one that was on display from before. The Festival of the Arts. One thing that is crazy to me as I'm walking out, they still have Christmas stuff up. Come on, guys, it's January 17th. All right, guys, so that's going to be my day out at Festival of the Arts 2025. I had a great day today. We got to try a lot of good food. There's more that I want to go back and try very soon, so make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you can check out those videos when they come out. More Disney content coming out, and I'm really excited about it this year. But overall, I really enjoyed it this year. I thought they did a really good job. I wanted to check out more of the art, but like I mentioned earlier, that when Disney does these things on a Friday, when they do these events or these festivals on a Friday, it gets extremely crowded, and it gets way worse than it would be throughout the week. So I'm hoping that when Flower and Garden gets here, it will go back to the midweek festival premiere. I don't know. It just seemed really crowded and really crazy. There was booths that we look at, we were just like, you know what? Nah, I don't think so. Things that I wanted to try that I was just like, I'm not willing to wait that long, because the Craftsman's Courtyard, we waited at least 20 minutes for that one. And other ones were longer than that. So I don't know. I will go back. I didn't have a ton of time today, but I did have some time to go out there. I had about 3 or 4 hours. So what you saw today was my time out there. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Like I mentioned, if you are new here, please consider subscribing. Hit that like button and the notification bell so you know when our next video is coming out. And remember, the road goes ever on. I will see you in the parks.